everyone. Today we're going to do a practice very focused on back bends. I personally prefer to call a practice like this a heart opener practice. I like to focus more on the front side of our body rather than the back. So I like to focus on opening up, creating space, connecting to our heart center rather than our back. So today it's March 18th. So I've been in my house for 10 days now. I think I lost count, but I think it's 10 days. And I would like to dedicate this practice, since we are focusing on our heart, I would like to dedicate this practice to the people that are suffering a lot this time, this period, during this crisis. And I'm not talking about the people, the healthy people that are staying inside and they're bored about what to do with their days, that they can't see their friends, they can't go out. I'm sometimes one of them myself, so this is a very good practice also for me personally. I'm talking about the people that are fighting for their lives in hospitals, relatives, family members that didn't have a chance to say a proper goodbye to their loved ones, and especially people working in hospitals day and night, putting their own life aside and risking their own life to help and save others. So I would really like to invite you to this practice today, to dedicate this practice, to be grateful for your body, for your ability to move, to take this time on the mat, but giving it to someone else, dedicate it to someone. So if you're with me in this beautiful flow practice where we're going to focus on our heart, let's find ourselves in a child pose. So let's come onto your knees. Drop your hips back on top of your heels. Reach your arms in front and drop your head down. Taking a couple of deep breaths here and feel how you're expanding your rib cage. Take also a moment to be grateful for your breath. Be grateful for the ability to breathe. And feel how you loosen up in your body. Feel how you loosen up in your hips. Loosen up in your spine, in your shoulders. Loosen up your face. Keeping your eyes closed the whole time. From here, with your next inhale, start coming up onto a tabletop position. So our hands are underneath our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips. With your next inhale, we drop the spine as we lift the head up. And then exhale, pull your belly in and lift your spine as high up as you can as the nose goes towards your chest. Inhale forward again with your head, keeping your eyes closed, so keeping your gaze inwards. Exhale, rounding your spine, lift your belly up towards your spine as you lift your whole spine up. Last one here. Inhale, we're coming forward. From here, tuck your toes under and lifting up into a downward facing dog with your exhale. I'm taking this time here in downward facing dog or first downward facing dog to shake into your body, move around. Ask yourself what your body needs in this moment. What kind of movement is your body asking for? And the beauty of being at home, nobody is really watching. You can do whatever you want. Maybe if we are in the studio, sometimes you feel a little bit observed, but here really take this opportunity to move around as free as you can. From here we will start walk the feet towards the hands, still with the eyes closed. Feet are as wide as your hips. Bend your knees. Keep soft hips. Drop your head, drop your spine. And then grab opposite elbow or keep your hands on the floor, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Drop your head completely and just feel here how you're letting go of your physical body. Letting go of your upper body. And then we will release our arms. Still with eyes closed, we start rolling up. One vertebra at a time. The head is the last part that is unfolding. From here, when we're up, we bring the shoulders up towards your ears and then exhale back and down. One more time. Inhale, bring the shoulders forward and up. Exhale back and down. Finding yourself in a mountain position. So the feet are together in the front of the mat. Engaging your legs to feel the energy reaching up through your legs into your hips. Feeling how you're opening up your chest. The shoulders rolls back. A long neck. Start adding our ujjayi breath if that's in our practice. Inhaling. And an exhale, opening our eyes. Inhale, we start with a modified sun salutation, so reaching the arms up. Exhale, we fold forward from here. Drop your hands on the floor, drop your head. Inhale, coming up on your fingertips or hands on your shins if you need to. Exhale, stepping both feet down. Lower your knees down to the floor and lower all the way down to the ground. Bring your fingertips a little bit further out, same line as your elbows. And then inhale, lifting up and bring the gaze over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower slowly down to the floor. Inhale, lifting up and turning to left. Exhale down. One more round. So inhale, lifting up to your right. Exhale, lower down. To your left. Bring your hands closer, tuck your toes under, and lifting up to downward facing dog. A couple of breaths here. And if you need to keep your knees a little bit bent, keep your heels a little bit lifted,
We want to get into our spine here to straighten the spine. And we bend our knees, look to the front, and with an exhale, we step forward. Inhale, reaching towards the front, and an exhale, fold. Inhale, we lift the right leg up, and an exhale, bring the right foot as far back on the mat as possible. Inhale, reaching the arms up into a low lunge. Exhale, stay here, drop your shoulders down. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the floor on the inside of your foot. Inhale, reaching your left arm up. Exhale, staying here in this nice and gentle twist. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, drop your left hand down to the floor and step back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower down with your knees or without the knees, chaturanga or all the way down as you want. Inhale for upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we look forward, bend your knees slightly. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, we reach towards the front. Exhale, fold, drop your head. Inhale, lifting your left leg as high up as you can, standing split. Exhale, land with your leg as far back on the mat as possible, drop your left knee. And then inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, feel here, lower your shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, we drop the left hand on the inside of your foot. Reaching the right arm up on an inhale. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. And an exhale, drop the right hand outside of your right foot. Stepping your right foot back. Taking that deep inhale here. And an exhale, lower down your variation. Inhale, your variation for a heart opener. And an exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take a nice deep breath in. And an exhale out through your mouth. One more time, inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, we reach the right leg up, opening your hips. Stacking your hips on top of each other. So I'll show you some variations here, so feel free to stay here in this position. Or drop your right foot down to the floor. And then from here, open your chest up into a wild thing. If you're one of those persons that can come into a wheel from here and you feel ready for a wheel, feel free to do that. And wherever you are, slowly find your way back into a one-leg downward facing dog. Step the right foot between your hands. Whoops. And an inhale, lifting your arms up. Feel free here to drop your left knee down to the floor if you feel like this is too much to keep it lifted. We're going to focus on our upper body. So really be comfortable with your legs. From here, bring your arms out to the side. Elbows are 90 degrees. Feel your shoulders are relaxed. And then inhale, we open the chest. Exhale. If it feels comfortable, we can also look up, bring the gaze up.
One last breath here. And then with your next inhale, bringing your arm palms together above your head. And an exhale, open up for warrior two. Inhale, staying here. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale, flipping your front palm, reaching up to a reversed warrior. Staying here. Inhale, really feel how those right fingertips are reaching back. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale, we're coming back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg and turn your right toes in. Hands to your hips. Inhale, we open the chest. And then exhale, folding forward for a wide-legged forward fold. Placing the palms on the floor or any other variation that you like. And staying here for a couple of breaths. From here, start bringing your hands to your hips again. And with your next inhale, start finding your way back up. And an exhale, turning to the front, palms on the ground, stepping through a vinyasa or directly to downward facing dog. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's reach the left leg up again. We open the hips just as the other side. So feel free to stay here or lower the leg behind you with control, slowly, and reach the left arm forward. Here again, if you are one of those persons that can come into a wheel from here, then do so. And if you feel ready, of course, slowly we'll find our way back into one-legged downward facing dog. And an exhale, step the foot in between your hands. Inhale, lifting the arms above your head. Exhale, lower the elbows parallel to the floor. Inhale, open up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale, see if we can also bring the gaze up. One more breath. And then from here with the next inhale, reach the arms together above your head. And then exhale, we open up for warrior two. Inhale, feel this position. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper down. Flipping your front palm and then inhale, reaching up to reversed warrior. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Inhale, coming back to the front. Turning the left foot in. This time we bring the hands in behind our back and interlacing the fingers. Take a nice deep inhale here, opening your chest. And then from here, we exhale, we fold down. Slowly with an inhale, start coming back up. And an exhale, palms to the ground. Step that left foot back and lower into a vinyasa. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog.
From here we drop the knees down to the floor. Walk the hands in front and drop your head down. So the hips stays on top of your heels. I'm feeling here how you're opening up your chest. You can either rest the head on your forehead or on your shin. The shin is a little bit more intense for the neck, so you feel your variation here. Slowly coming back, we're bringing the forearms on the mat. And then from here, lifting up into dolphin position. Walking your feet in. Staying here. If you are a pincha lover, then slowly you can lift up into a pincha from here. Otherwise, just stay in that dolphin position. It's a great position to open the chest as well. From here, always bring the knees down to the floor. And we will come all the way down to the ground. Placing the hands underneath your shoulders. And then on an inhale, lifting your chest up. Shoulders are far away from the ears. And then from here, we also lift the hands off the ground. So the hands are underneath the shoulders, but we're not using them. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And an exhale. Lower back down to the floor. Rest the head on one side. From here we will interlace the fingers behind the back. Squeezing your palms together. And then on the inhale we start bringing the hands back as we open the chest. And then we can also lift the legs up. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And the neck is just an elongation of the spine. And with your next exhale, slowly start lower down to the floor, drop. And rest on the opposite side of your face. From here, last variation here, we will bend our knees, grab the ankles. And remember that the neck is just an elongation of the spine. So from here, start pushing your feet into your hands. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower down to the ground and drop your head to the floor. Hands on the ground, and then coming up onto your knees. And coming into a nice little child pose here to just neutralizing the spine. Lifting up onto your knees. And then from here, walk your hands back. So, if it's possible, we will land onto our backs and with arms on the floor. But find your way. And if you feel like this is a position that hurts your knees a lot, then just skip this position and stay in a child pose. So I know that this position for some people can be a little bit too intense, so
If that's the case, then just find your variation. If you are down here, slowly start finding your way back up. Place your left hand underneath your left shoulder and then bring your right arm in the front. As you push your hips forward, right arm goes behind. Exhale, right arm goes forward and over to the right side, and as we lower the hips down. Inhale, we're sweeping the left arm up and back. Exhale, bring the left hand back to where it came from. Inhale, lifting your right arm up and pushing your hips forward. Exhale down. Inhale, push your hips forward, left arm back. Exhale down. One more round. Inhale, pushing your hips forward as the right arm goes back. Exhale down. Same thing on the other side. So right hand on the floor, left arm up and back. Exhale down. Lifting your hips up. We're coming to camel pose. We'll do for 2 rounds. So if you are new to this position, keep your toes tucked in, hands on your lower back. Take a nice deep inhale. Feel how you're pushing your hips forward, engaging your abdominals, lifting your chest. So focus a lot on your chest here, how you're lifting up. And then see if we can find the heel with one hand, with the other hand. And if it feels comfortable, we can also drop the head completely back. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifting back up. And then exhale, we prepare for the second variation. So if you're familiar with other variations here, maybe Kapotasana, then you can do that if you feel ready for it. So from here again, you feel how you're pushing your hips forward. Start opening your chest as you engage in your abdominals, keeping that rib cage close to still. Hands in your back. And then lower down into camel. So this is a little bit more intense with the feet flat on the ground. If it's too intense, then just come back to the variation you were in before with the toes tucked under. And keep on pushing your hips forward and really feel how you're lifting the chest as high up as you can. And then slowly we will start coming back up. And we will land in a child pose. So the arms in front, be very gentle when you arrive here. Or maybe it can be nice to rock the hips from one side to another. Loosen up that lower back. And then hands on the ground, stepping back into a plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale for downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look to the front. And step to the front of the mat. And we'll go all the way down to the floor here. Coming into a happy baby. So the spine on the ground, bringing your feet up. And feeling here how you're lifting your chest up. So imagine that you have a string attached to your chest and someone is pulling you up. So even though it doesn't move at all, but really feel that sensation of keeping an open chest. From here we'll keep our right knee into our chest, let the left leg fall on the ground, straight on the ground. Bring the right knee over towards the left side. Bring your gaze over towards your right and find a nice deep twist here in your spine. And again, just feeling how your chest remains open. Slowly coming back up into center, hugging both knees into your chest. And then keeping your left knee to your chest. Relaxing the right leg on the floor, and then drop your left knee over to the side as you bring the gaze over the opposite side. Coming back to center. Knees in. Grabbing the back side of your knees, and then from here rolling a couple of times up and down to massage your spine. Next time you're coming up, stepping back through a vinyasa or just downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look to the front, step to the front of the mat, and bring your legs in front of you. So if we have a stiff lower back, really advise you to place something underneath your hips so we can really keep a nice open chest. From here, and if you know that you need a strap in this position, then really get it to this position. So reaching the arms up. Then from here we fold forward, keeping a nice open chest. So in this variation here, don't arch your back, keep a straight back. Grab your big toes if it's possible, or that strap, and feeling how you're pushing the chest forward. So the head stays lifted the whole time. Let's do one more breath. Inhale. Inhale, lifting back up. Bringing feet together, knees out to the side. Same thing here when you're folding forward. Feeling how you're keeping that nice open chest, a straight back. So don't curve your back. Slowly find your way back up. Open the legs as wide as you can. Same variation here. So we're not focusing on coming down to the floor. We're focusing on opening up, opening the chest. So it's a different variation here. So keeping the feet flexed, engaging your legs, grab onto the floor in front of you. Or if you need to have the hands behind you, keep them behind you. But whatever you do, keep an open chest. And if we can, land into the floor with a straight back with an open chest, and we can do so, but it's important that we keep that chest open. Slowly finding your way back up, bringing the legs together. Hands underneath our shoulders, feet together, legs together. And then from here, lifting up to reverse the table. So either stay here with the knees bent, or we can straighten the legs. And now feel how we're lifting the chest up, and again, if it feels comfortable, we can drop the head back down. And lower down to the floor. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, and this time really feel how you're softening in your back, softening in your head. Exhale as loud as you can out through your mouth. And from here we will prepare ourselves for Shavasana. And as before, put on a nice song. Grab a blanket, dim the light, maybe light a candle, making yourself as cozy, as comfortable as you can. And don't avoid this position, because Shavasana is a beautiful position with a lot of benefits. I salute you, and I hope to see you soon again. Have a nice and beautiful day.